Hey, I'm Grace, and if you're watching this video, you probably heard about color analysis before. You probably know a little bit about it, but essentially it's finding what colors look best on you based on a variety of factors. And then you can build your wardrobe off that. Now, of course, this is all inconsequential. If whatever colors bring you joy, those are the colors you should wear. But this is quite fun, and if you need help or guidance when it comes to putting together a wardrobe, or you want to make everything succinct, or even when it comes to finding your foundation, I think this can help. In order to start, you need to have no makeup on, pull your hair back, have good natural lighting. However, I live in the northern hemisphere and it's wintertime, so I'm near a window, but that doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I have 3 lights on. I can only do so much because it's winter. Okay. Now, some places suggest wearing a white shirt. I'm wearing a tank top so that nothing here contrasts or influences. So that I have just mostly skin showing. You could do this naked if you wanted, if you were alone. Now, the first thing you need to do is determine your most dominant characteristic. Are you light or deep? Warm or cool? Clear or soft? So, light and deep are, if you have deep, you have strong, rich coloring. If you're light, you have very delicate coloring. Now, this is like, I believe this would be your contrast level. So I'm going to insert a little video of myself using the TikTok filter for my contrast level. If I look at high contrast, the skin looks lighter, the hair looks darker. If I look at low contrast, the hair looks way lighter. And if I look at medium contrast, that looks the most like my own skin. So being medium contrast, I don't think that's my dominant characteristic as being light or deep. Cool or warm? So if you think about the primary colors, a true blue would be cool, a true yellow would be warm. But within each color, there's shades and variations. Like you can have a warmer blue, you can have a cooler yellow. So I have 2 colors here. I have a blue, a cool blue. I have an orange. Let's see what looks better. Okay, this one here makes my coloring look kind of clear. It doesn't bring out any discoloration, so that's good. Blue, cool blues a go. Try orange. Okay, this one brings out more discoloration. I'm going to say this one's a no, but let's get some more colors. Okay, here is another cool blue, softer cool blue. Again, doesn't emphasize my dark circles. My teeth look a little bit whiter than they are. That's good. Here is a warm orange. Okay, now here, see this discoloration around my eyes? It's a little bit more obvious with the orange. So I'm going to say that I'm cool. Now, I'm not extreme cool. I do wear neutral foundation. And if you disagree with this, please let me know. I'm really curious what your opinions are. Now, are you clear or are you soft? So when you're clear, you have very defined colors in your skin. So I saw somebody give the example of Snow White. Very white skin, striking hair, striking red lip, versus maybe Rapunzel, where everything, she still has light skin, but it's not a striking color. Or her hair is a little bit softer. Her lip color that she wears is also softer. So let's see here. Here's a bold, striking color. Okay. It doesn't bring out too much, but it washes me out just a little bit. And Here's a softer color. Okay, in this color I look a lot less washed out. So I'm going to say I lean towards soft. So I'm not sure which one my dominant characteristic is. It's either cool or soft. I think my dominant characteristic might be that I'm slightly in the middle of a lot of things. Or at least maybe I just feel that way. Maybe I'm wrong. Apparently if I'm light, I can be light or warm, and which would be light spring, light or cool, or which would be light summer. That sounds a bit more right. Okay, if I'm warm, but I'm not, I could be, or likely not, warm spring, I could be warm autumn. If I'm cool, I could be cool summer, I could be cool winter. Okay, so let's see. So if I know I'm light, I could be light spring or light summer. If I'm light summer, this cooler pink, light pink, will look better on me. It's kind of muted rosy pink. And if I'm spring, this more coral pink will look better on me. Okay, let's see. So here, not bad. I know pink is one of my better colors, but it's not great. I feel like I look slightly more tired in this color. When I look at my face, I'm immediately drawn right here. And my face looks almost a little bit puffier. So, not as good. Now here, okay, here, see right underneath here how it's, that discoloration and darkness there isn't as obvious? So, if my dominant characteristic is light, I'm more of a light summer. Now let's see if my dominant characteristic is cool. I could be a cool summer or a cool winter. Okay, so cool will look better, cool summer will look better in soft white, cool winter will look better in pure white. Soft white here, pure white here. Thanks again to my husband for having a vast wardrobe. Some of these are mine. Okay, so this is softer white. Okay. Not bad. This is white, also not bad. Okay. I honestly can't tell. Which one do you think looks better? Yes, these ones might be too similar. What if I did gray versus black? Okay, so this is a light cool gray. It's not bad. This is black. Also not bad. I think this has to do with being medium. So I can wear the lights and the darks, but those medium tones will look best. So instead of a super pale little shade, it went with just a little bit of color to it, but not extreme. So the concept wardrobe page has this really handy seasonal color analysis wheel on it. I'm going to borrow this. Whoop. Now, if my dominant characteristic is muted, then I could be autumn or summer. My dominant characteristic is cool, I can be winter or spring. If it's warm, I can be autumn or spring. If it's clear, I can be winter or spring. So if you see how everything kind of lines up as a row or a column. Now, if I look at just these examples here, just right off the bat, it confirms that I'm not winter. Those contrast levels look nothing like me. Now, the problem with this is all these people are white. And this should work no matter what color you are, if this is a true thing. Now, no matter what color you are, you can have medium contrast, you can have low contrast, you can have high contrast, you can be warm, you can be cool. Just unfortunately, this example here is all white women. Not the most helpful. Okay, so just looking at this, again, I know I'm not winter. I know this spring way too warm. I know I fall onto this bottom side, right? Autumn and summer, where the dominant characteristic is soft, not cool. Now, I know I'm not dark. That's a little bit too striking. I know I'm not light. That's a little bit too cleared out. Or, I was going to say muted, but there's muted down there. This is a little too light. Everything's a little too light, so I know I'm not light or dark. Now, if my dominant characteristic was warm or cool, I'd be one of those guys in the middle. I know I'm definitely not warm. I'm definitely not true autumn. I could pull from the cool summer, because I do fall on the cool side. However, my foundation, again, I wear neutral. Or cool. I think I'm a little bit more on the muted side than I am cool, but still cool. So I think any of these three here on the bottom, the soft or muted autumn, the muted summer, and the cool summer, I think all those palettes will work for me. I don't think anybody falls into a specific one. Like if we look at these greens here, these greens in the summer and autumn palette are super similar. Look at these darker browns, they're super similar. Now, I know that this brown here, I can wear that brown no problem, but if I go a little bit too warm over here, that's gonna emphasize features that I don't want to emphasize, like my dark circles, like the discoloration. However, makeup, how you do your makeup, and that could be a whole other conversation there, can make you look good in any of these. Now let's say you found out that you're cool, but you wanted to wear warm jewelry. What could you do? So here I'm going to grab something cool toned. Okay, so here's a cool tone pink. It's nice. Again, and with this lighting here, it could have a little bit more pink to it so it wasn't as light, because light isn't my thing. I'm not on any extreme end. I'm not extremely light. I'm not extremely dark when it comes to the overall complexion. So I would look better with like a bit more of a bolder pink. Okay, here's some gold jewelry. Now, notice how it has the pink in it too? So it's going to automatically match with that pink. Okay, that looks great. And because this is so small, it doesn't matter, right? It's more, jewelry has to flow with your outfit, not so much your coloring. I mean, if you're going to wear piercings, it might make a little bit more of a difference. Okay, I don't have any big gold jewelry. So this here looks a little bit less harmonious. It kind of sticks out, right? But if I had my whole outfit flowing with this, then that would be fine. Now, here, that automatically looks a little bit more harmonious. So I think it's a bit harder with earrings to make them work on their own. So that's one thing that comes in handy. But again, earrings are so small. If the rest of your outfit works, it's gonna work. If I want to wear a dark color, and I'm afraid it'll wash me out, I could wear it on my bottom half. Or dark black pants, where I wear a black skirt all the time. Looks great. So I think these are helpful things when it comes to the shirt that you're going to wear, or what color is going to look good next to another color. But sometimes you want to contrast. Sometimes you want your look to really stand out. So if I want to really stand out, I could contrast this pink and maybe put it with an orange, right? I put it with an orange that flows with it. Okay, sorry if that didn't make sense. I'm gonna put on my sweater because I'm cold here. Okay, if you've ever seen a sunset, you know that pinks and oranges can go together. They can flow on a gradient. So if I want to wear this orange, this orange here I know I don't look good in, I can mix these three in my outfit. I know that will look good because I can create harmony with how the colors flow together. Or I can just make sure it's not right next to my face. If I want to wear something that's just slightly too warm for me, I can warm up my complexion when I put on my makeup. I can wear a blush that just leans slightly warmer, not too warm, but just a little bit. I can go a little bit heavier on the bronzer. If I want to wear something that's on the winter palette, let's say, I can put on a black eyeliner. I can put on mascara. I can make sure that my eyebrows are darkened a bit. So you can really make whatever you want work. But what I find this useful for is when I'm shopping, it takes out some of the guesswork. I know that these slightly more muted tone colors that aren't super pale, that aren't super bright or clear and deep are going to look the best on me. I know that they'll fit with other things in my wardrobe, right? So it can make things easier for you, and if that's something that you want, then I think this is a helpful method. But if that's not something that you want, if you really like colors that apparently don't fit into your palette, just wear those. That's what being happy with everything, that's what matters. Doesn't matter if you're wearing the perfect, most harmonious colors. In the end, you only see them if you look in a mirror, if you take a photo, right? And for me, I don't like orange that much. But if orange made me happy, I could wear maybe a cooler orange, I could wear a softer orange, right? And I could find one that isn't as harsh on me. It's all about finding what works for you, finding what makes you happy, and just rolling with that. I hope this was helpful in some way. Thanks for watching. Bye.